The first thing you want to do is wash your hair with a clarifying shampoo. You can get this by VO5. You can use apple cider vinegar or whatever you prefer. Then you want to prep your braiding hair. Here we're using expressions and we use 4 to 5 bags cut in half. You want to make sure those ends aren't blunt. If the ends are left blunt anywhere and you braid those braids down, they will come undone and it will not give you a nice pretty finish. Next, this is optional, but I like to do it. I like to take pre-section hair and lay it out so it's just quickly and easy to grab versus picking up a larger bundle and pulling out each, individual as I go. This way the hair is ready and I can do however much hair I can let it, I can do that many braids without having to stop. So to me, it makes me braid a lot faster. While I'm prepping this hair, my daughter is making sure that her hair is washed and deep conditioned and it's ready to go. She'll section it out and she will put a little bit of my natural made hair growth oil on there to keep her hair soft. And then when she sits in the chair, I will add additional detangling oil, which is by Aunt Jackie's. And then I will detangle her hair. If you use Aunt Jackie's and a detangle comb, it'll make the detangling go a lot faster, a lot stressful. I section my daughter's hair into at least 6 rows, starting at the back of her neck. The first 2 rows that are at the top of the ear and down, and then all the way around from her temples around. I keep making rows all the way around until it's just like a little square in the top. When I get to that little square in the top, I started sectioning it off in smaller rows, which were 3 to 4 small, maybe 4-inch rows across the top. So here we already started braiding and we got the first row done, and this is the second row, and if you see where the second row is parted, the third row started being parted about 3 finger widths up from there, or maybe 2, and then you will continue around until you just have the center part. Then that section you'll part in the same size as your other braids and however many rows necessary to complete your look. I don't like to use a lot of product on hair. I do not like to have build up in the hair. I've been braiding hair for 25 plus years, including my own hair, and it's just such a pet peeve of mine to have tons of product in the hair before you braid it, because it makes the hair so nasty and it just makes it build up. So what I like to do is put as less in the hair as possible. No gel if I can help it. On the ends of the hair, I'll just use hemp oil. I have in the past used coconut oil, but I really prefer a healthy hemp oil that does have a little bit of coconut oil added. Coconut oil doesn't do well on everybody's hair, so you want to be careful about putting it on someone's hair before braiding, because you can't see the effect it's going to have on the hair if the hair is up. So you can use a standard oil like the Indian hemp oil you can get at your beauty supply store, and I'll leave a link to everything that I use below. Make sure you take your time and get those ends folded in, especially on natural hair. On permed hair, the ends tend to stick out, and there's times when you may need to use a non-flaky gel. I recommend that you do not use Eco Styling Gel, but use something such as Less Jam or I think it's called Less Shine or just Shine. But those are a stickier gel that don't leave a residue or build up. That's good for getting those ends to blend in. Here I didn't use gel, I just used some extra additional Indian hemp oil to the Not On My Watch detangling moisturizer that's already had added. Now if you have drier hair, you will need to decide on a good oil to use. I always recommend if your hair is dry, use traditional oil. When getting your hair braided, it just doesn't have to be just really, really heavy, but it does do good with keeping the hair moisturized, especially with using synthetic hair, as synthetic hair will pull the moisture from your hair. You want to braid those braids all the way to the end as far as they go, and then you'll leave just like an inch down on the end. That'll give you that complete feathered natural look. Make sure you comb that hair out nice and smooth because it'll blend into that hair better as you braid it and fold it in. You want to make sure that hair is really, really teased. Sometimes I find pieces that were in the middle that weren't teased as well as they should have been, so I re-teased the hair, smooth it out nice so to go in and look nice, pretty, and look like a nice braided rope. I apply oil right there to the end of her hair and then continue to fold them in to the braid. So we were standing there talking and watching TV, and deep conversation. Is probably why I kept running my fingers through her hair. And plus, they were so gorgeous. As you see in the top, how I did the rows, it they are the same size as the other ones, except they just become shorter across the top of the crown of the head. So the question that everybody has been asking me, does it really take 4 hours? If you prep the hair, wash your hair, detangle your hair, have all the hair laid out like I showed in this video before you start braiding a person's hair, it will take 4 hours. But if you have to start from the beginning to end, prepping all of the hair, getting your hair ready, and don't have your supplies in hand, it's going to take you roughly 7 hours.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Hit the like button, subscribe, and follow me across other social media.